There's a quick one about a young guy, college age, who found out that his girlfriend for a year has been doing OnlyFans. A year showing her parts to the world, doing certain things to herself for the world to see on video, chatting with guys, taking their money, all that. And as you can imagine, a bit upset by this whole thing and the betrayal, but of course in her mind, it's not a big deal. He shouldn't be able to tell her what she can do with her life, her body, all that. And you're going to see at first he tries to reason with her, which goes nowhere, and arguing, that doesn't work either. But finally, he handles things the right way. And you'll see how she does a complete 180, but it's too late, and she's done. And it goes to show you guys that there's a point that you don't bother arguing, or you don't negotiate with the bad guys. You're done. You walk away. It's over. Okay? And you'll see this in the story, and I'll point this whole thing out. But of course, the second a guy walks away, there's a big changing of the tune. Title: Am I the a-hole for getting mad at my girl for starting an OnlyFans without telling me? No. So me and my girl live kind of far apart from each other since we started college. It's about a 2-hour drive to each other's dorms. We're both pretty busy with school, but we make time to spend time together whenever we can, and we call and FaceTime frequently. Well, she's also FaceTiming with other individuals frequently. We've also been saving up money for a shared apartment with the understanding that we live near my college since she's about to finish her 2-year degree. Okay, so she's about 20 years old, maybe 21, which is all she wants for now, and she's not sure what career path she wants to take. I think we know what career path she wants to take, and I still have 2 years left before I get my master's. We've both been working pretty hard, but it's been all worth it when we can finally move in together. We're very much in love, and I intend to marry her once I'm done with school. I want to make sure I have my life on track first. Well, he's not interested in marrying her anymore. One can say he dodged a big one here. Since she already has a part-time job, I never thought twice about where her money was coming from until I recently found out last time I visited her that she has an OnlyFans account that she frequently posts on and has had it for almost a year. A freaking year she's been lying to him, hiding. This is the girl who's thinking about marrying here. Imagine if he didn't find this out until he put a ring on her finger. Done. No need for discussion. No need to debate. No need for an argument. We're done. You're lying. That's cheating. That is not cool. You're showing your parts to other dudes and doing all that. I don't care if your girlfriends are doing this. I don't care if it seems to be the trend or whatever. I don't care if you say you need the money. No, not my girlfriend. She made the account well after we were dating and in a serious relationship and never talked to me about it at all. I felt pretty hurt and upset that she would do that. I'm not sure if I would have been upset. It would have been upset if she talked to me about it, as that would have been a different story, and maybe we could have come to an agreement about it. But that's the thing. She never said anything. She didn't say anything because she knew you'd respond the way that you did, and you had the right to respond the way that you are right now. She just started an account where she posts nudes and pleasures herself for strangers in exchange for money. So she is in one form or another, a SCX worker, cheating on you, lying, manipulating, and we're going to get to the manipulation tactics real soon here. Done. This is not relationship material. This is not what you want, and you have every right to be pissed and get rid of her. And she didn't just tell me either. She would actively try to hide it. It just kind of felt like she was cheating on me in a way. Dude, she was. I told her that she was in a serious relationship. If she was in a serious relationship, she shouldn't do something like that without talking about it with me. And we got into an argument, with her saying she doesn't need to talk to me about anything. Even though I've included her in all my major financial decisions and even compromised on the level of education I wanted to get because she didn't want to wait that long for me to finish college so we could buy a permanent house together. Smack, smack, smack. You fucking jackass. And I'm saying this not to be mean, but just to... You're changing your whole plans for what you want to achieve in school, for how your life's going to go, because it isn't fast enough for your girlfriend, the same girlfriend that is cheating on you and lying to you for a year, and you're including her in your financial decisions. She's your girlfriend. You're 20 years old, or maybe you're 22 and she's like 20 years old or something. You're in your early 20s. You're young. And you're going to include her in these things? You're not even engaged yet. And I don't care what the deal is or how long you've been with her. No. A man as purpose does not check in with his girlfriend about changing his purpose just to make her happy. That doesn't make her, number one, that's going to make her lose respect for you and see you as a pussy and a pushover. Do you think any of the most successful guys in this world ever consulted their girlfriend about that? No, they're going to go do it and make things happen for themselves. Interestingly, they have pussy chasing after left and right. No, you never compromise, guys. You go for what you want. You don't check and make sure it works for her schedule or her or anything like that. No. But anyway, I had to say it. He needed to hear it. Long story short, she cut our trip and told me that just to drive back to my place and for the rest of the weekend, and said not to talk to her until I apologized for judging her. It's like a parent that tells the kid gets out of line, and the parent says, your mom says, go to your room and think about what you've done. And don't come out of your room until you are ready to apologize. Some bullshit like that. He's a grown fucking man, and he has a right to be pissed, but she's gaslighting him, twisting around that he's like being this controlling, insecure jerk, and how dare he tell her what to do with her butt. You're in a fucking relationship. You're cheating, bitch. Update. So after thinking it over, I decided to talk to her, telling her I wasn't going to apologize until we talked the whole thing over, and she drove down to my place this time to talk. Well, that's good she came to him, and good for you for not apologizing. I asked her about the kind of stuff she would do on the account, which she said included just pictures, either in lingerie, either some I bought for her for our anniversary, or nudes, and occasional videos and stuff. And he uses that in air quotes. And I told her these weren't things I was comfortable with her sharing with people. But she insisted she was doing it for both of us, and it's helped us save money to get an apartment. Yeah, I'm sure that all the money went towards getting a security deposit, first month's rent, last month's rent, buying some. I'm sure that's solely where all the money went to. I'm sure it didn't go to buying her goddamn avocado toast, which young people do, or taking trips to the Bahamas, or her 19,000 pairs of shoes and handbags. I'm sure it didn't go to all that. Please, for us. She's not doing it for you. She's doing it for her. And I might add, nowadays, it's like women love attention and validation. But it's a whole new level of attention and validation when they can get guys to pay for their pictures and all that and talk to them. And I guarantee you, since most people in this world are sheep, because a lot of her friends are probably doing this, mark my words, she's got to do it too. And they can all compare who gets more money and how many dudes chat them up, and they'll talk about how these guys are losers, which they do, by the way. Guaranteed. It ain't about him. And she needs the extra income since she's the primary income in the relationship, as most of my money goes straight to my school, which is true. I said she could have at least talked to me about it, and that keeping anything this significant a secret for long hurts me very much. To which she responded by saying she knows I like to privatize our relationship for myself, and she didn't want me to keep her from making a decision for herself that would benefit us. I like how she says privatize our relationship for myself. Your relationship, between what goes on between you two, is your own business. This is not an open relationship, but she thinks that is. And you see the mindset of our Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0 world with the Gen Z here and the millennials, and I'm not saying they all do this, but certainly this group has embraced the Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0 ways. She used examples like us arguing when she would tell her friends all the intimate details of our sex life, things that consider very personal to people I hardly know. Dude, wake up. Girls talk. And girls, I guarantee you, yes, her girlfriends know the size of your dick. They know how fast it takes you to finish, favorite positions, what you like. I guarantee she's told. All the thing is, that ain't cool. It should be between just you and her. Honestly. But of course she tells everybody about that, even though she knows it bothers you. Wake up call, guys. Girls talk. I almost lost it at that moment, but I didn't want to start arguing again, so I just told her I'm not okay with this relationship, not just the account, but the lying about it. And she started to get upset, saying she's a very sexual person, and I wouldn't understand. And I said it just doesn't. And I said that doesn't mean she needs to lie to me. So immediately, you don't understand me. I'm a sexual person. Okay, fine. You're that way. You can be that way with me. But if you need to do all these other things, we're not going to be in a relationship. But here's the thing, guys. Do you see how long and drawn out this whole thing is? The second he heard and found out about this, he should have walked away. Now, tough. You're with somebody for a few years and you're heartbroken and shocked and all that. I get it. But no, don't need to debate and argue and all that. It's done. Well, we're almost done. Long story short, after she got offended and said she felt like she was being persecuted for being comfortable with her body, and said if I was more of a man, I'd understand, even brought up our sex life, saying how she practically had to force me to have sex with her because I'm always too tired or stressed. I ended up telling her we shouldn't see each other anymore. Hallelujah. And by the way, notice she said, if you were more of a man, you wouldn't have a problem with this. Insulting his manhood. Because it's not good for either of us, and we clearly have different ideas of what is okay in a relationship, which is fine. Good, bro, it is over. Once I said the words break up, she immediately changed her tune and offered to delete the account, but I held my ground and ended up helping pack up the stuff that she had at my place into her car. While moving some of the stuff, she accidentally knocked over a vase, but I'm not sure if it was intentional. It was intentional. I just want to say thank you to everyone for their input. It gave me a lot to consider, and now that we're no longer seeing each other, I'm going to continue to pursue the education that I want. Well, good for you, bro. Good for you saying, that's it, we're done. And I love the second he said we're done, immediately she changes her tune. I'll delete the account. This is Miss, if you were more of a man, you'd understand. And this is Miss, I can do whatever I want, I don't need your permission. The second he said, that's it, we're done, I'm walking away, which I tell you all guys to do, boom. She'll delete her account. She's sorry, all that. Isn't that amazing? But all along, she's known she's had the power in the relationship. But this guy, the line was crossed. He was done. So that's why I tell you, don't argue. Don't carry on. Don't negotiate with terrorists, because that's what they all are, little terrorists in skirts. You end it. You walk away. End of story. And it's amazing the power that has. Women respect strength, not weakness. It's just like these gals in these stories are bullies. And bullies respond to strength. They see weakness, they pull more shit and pick on you. That's how it works. And you've been bullied as kids, you know what I'm talking about here. It's always about strength. So good for him. And I'm glad now he said, I'm going to now pursue the education I want. And that's what he should do. All you guys need to do what you want to do, and don't sacrifice anything you want for some chick. Okay, so anyhow, good for him, and I wish him all the best.